so you know, this Manchester Fire Chief Daniel Goonan, District Chief Mike Gamache, from the Fire Marshal's Office, Bill Degnan. They're going to talk about today's incident.
Ready? About 5 o'clock this morning, we received multiple calls for a building fire at 198 Wilson Street. Upon arrival, we had heavy fire showing from the rear porches. At that point, we went into rescue mode. We initially we found 2 bodies on the second floor, removed those from the building. They were subsequently taken to the hospital and are deceased. A few minutes later, we went back in. We made another attempt to get into the second floor apartment, and we located 2 more bodies. They were removed from the building, and they are also deceased. This is a 4-alarm fire. We had everybody on the job came in, everybody was working. The initial companies really made a valiant effort to get in there. They removed the first 2 victims very quickly under heavy fire conditions without a line. So they did a fantastic job. They went back in, they removed those other people, and we did the best we could. We also removed 30 people from this building. 30 people during that. It was quite turmoil when we got there. We did that under heavy fire conditions. We removed everybody we could. Unfortunately, 4 people didn't make it. This is Mike Gamache. He was he was on scene first. He's the commander. He's a district chief. If you'd like to say a few things, Mike.
To reiterate a few things that the chief said, I arrived 3 minutes after the 911 call. The back side of the building, which is the west side of the building, second and third floor, were fully involved. There were some people in the street indicating that people were trapped. We immediately went into rescue mode. Within a minute of arrival, the firefighters from the Somerville Street Station and a rescue company from Central Station had 2 victims removed. Life-sustaining efforts were begun with the assistance of AMR ambulance on the scene. The fire was progressing so quickly that we had to retreat to get supportive hose lines to advance further. Within about 5-6 minutes, we re-entered and found 2 more victims that we rescued and brought them out. And life-saving efforts were begun with AMR ambulance on the scene.
Can you give the victims' ages?
Excuse me?
The victims' ages?
No.
Anybody on account of?
I really can't comment on that right now.
Can you comment on whether anyone, will any of the apartments be reusable again? Will anyone be able to live back in there right now, or is it the damage so bad?
No, this building is essentially destroyed for the top 2 floors. I don't think it'd be ever habitable again. That's just my opinion. Like I said, we believe this is a 12-family building. 7 apartments were occupied. Like I said before, we removed 30 people who are now with Red Cross at this point, and we're just trying to find shelter for those people also.
Can you confirm if the 4 people who died, were they all members of the same family living in the same apartment unit?
I can't confirm that. All I can tell you right now is there's 2 adults and 2 juveniles. We're still in the process of notifying next of kin.
Can you talk about the investigation into a cause where you think it might have started?
Right.
As far as a cause?
Right now, arriving companies had heavy fire showing from the rear porches. So we're looking at the rear porches right now, but this is still early in the investigation. We have the Fire Marshal's Office here assisting us, Manchester Police Department, Manchester Police Department, and we have a couple other, people that we brought in just to...
Why did you bring in ATF? Is there something suspicious about this fire?
Good.
Bill Degnan's New Hampshire State Fire Marshal, and a team has been assembled involving the City of Manchester Fire and Police, as well as my office, the Office of the State Fire Marshal, and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. They provide resources to us in assistance during different investigations. They are here as a resource Due to the fatalities, our office is notified and required to investigate these types of incidents. At this time, the investigation is ongoing. It's very early in the investigation, so there's no further information that's available. Autopsies are scheduled to be conducted tomorrow morning, at which time we believe that we'll be able to release the names of the victims following those autopsies.
What resources do they provide?
ATF provides resources to assist with mapping of the building. If we need an electrical engineer, they have one on staff that they can provide to us, and specialized resources like that.
Chief, I understand a firefighter collapsed after removing the adult male victim. Can you give us an update on if there were any firefighter injuries or their condition?
He's okay. There's one firefighter injury. It was a leg injury. It was non-life threatening, and that was it occurred on the fire scene. But he's been released from the hospital.
Chief, you said there were 2 adults and 2 juveniles. I know 2 were dead on scene and 2 went to the hospital.
Right.
Can you say, was it 2 juveniles that went to the hospital, 1 adult, 2 adults?
I can't say right now. I'm not sure who came up first.
This has been a tough day for the fire department, for souls lost.
Right. It's certainly tragic. It's tragic for us. It's tragic for the families. It's tragic for the neighborhood and the city.
Chief, were they all found in the same apartment, second floor apartment?
Yeah, I believe they were.
Is that where the fire started?
We don't know right now. We're still looking. Like I said, we had heavy fire showing, and we're very early in the investigation, so we're not quite sure now.
Can you talk about, this is 4 fatalities in a fire, children involved. I mean, for your firefighters, it must have been very difficult to recover the bodies.
Yeah, we have a debriefing team that we'll probably call in, and we'll do a critique of this whole incident. We'll give them the resources they need. But I can say I've talked to all the people involved, and we're watching close.
Chief, we had heard conflicting reports about whether or not the smoke detectors were working. Have you been able to determine that?
I think we haven't even gone there yet. I can tell you I was in the building and I did hear smoke detectors. So.
Folks.